Hello, I'm Igor Sandman. I'm a pixel artist. I make a pixel art every day. I'm following the Pixel Dailies as usual, and today the theme is this guy, No Face from Chiho. I'm not sure where this is going to go because the design is very simple, which is why I might add the girl with him. I don't know. I love the design, don't get me wrong. It's so simple that it could be done in 2 minutes. So I'll try something with I try to create a scene, some kind of a scene. Simple, but two characters interacting. First off, as you can see, I've got one picture from the front and one from the side, so I can make any pose I want, any angle I want. And also, I noticed from this angle that it's not just, you might think that the character is something like this. Oh, wait a minute. Something like this. But it's actually more, you could do it that way, obviously, but it's actually more, the shape is more complex. It's a series of spheres. There's one here for the torso, the belly is a bit bigger, and then the clothes is hanging. Something like this, you know what I mean? So obviously I just made it very quickly, I need to rework on that. But just to give the idea across, I will try and show slightly that it looks like a cloth was dropped on 3 spheres. And I want to keep that. I want to add volume to it. I want to show volume. Alright, so I will start by placing those spheres. This time I will make it more carefully. Something like this. It has more flow. The shape have more flow than if I hadn't just done it with a straight line. Yeah, something like this. I might try, I'm not sure I will create transparency effect, but maybe I will try it later. Right now I would like to focus on the volume and the pose. So I decided to go with black. I could have tried something lighter. Maybe I will come back to it later, I don't know. One thing I really like to do is create a black shape and then light it with a very bright blue, or well, very saturated blue, like this. I love to do that. But not now, I would like to place the face now. Something like this, maybe. I I will add shadows right away, so I get a feel for what I'm looking for. I like it. I'm trying not to follow too closely the original design. Trying to find shapes that I like. So it won't be very close to the original, I think. I should probably try and bring it back slightly. Yeah, this is better. Also, I remember he has a mouse below, but I'm not sure it will read in pixel art. Usually you don't see it, but sometimes you can see it. I remember a scene where he's drinking tea or something. I seem to remember. It's been a while since I last saw the film. But I think that would be distracting and it's hard to convey as a pixel art. So I would probably leave it like that. This should be maybe like this. I'm trying different things, but I believe the gray is my safest bet. Like this. Or maybe darker. Alright, so I will try and polish the curve a little bit. Something like this. I'm not sure this indentation is necessary. And maybe I should do this. I'm not sure. Yeah. All right. So I will try to add some lighting to it. Something like this. You see, I really like to use a very saturated blue on top of black. It's nice. It's a nice combination. Now, I will keep it like this. It's working. So what should I do? Should I try and make transparency? I will try something. If I add a lighter blue here, like this, what kind of impression does that give? Can I work something with this or not? I don't think so. I also could use dithering, but I'm not a big fan of dithering. Not a big fan. I very rarely use dithering. on my pictures. Just like anti-aliasing, I never used that either. Alright, I will keep it like this. I will stop working on this character, and I will stop, but I can't. I'm addicted to this character. Alright, I will work a little bit on Chiro. That's not the right color. Oops. Alright, so let me check one sec. So she has a sweater made of white and green, very light. So I might use this. Oh, wait a minute. If I use this as my shadow, yeah, it won't work because I want to use it as the skin color. So I should let's use blue. It will create a nice contrast with white. Actually, I'll make it white and add the blue shadows afterwards. Alright, so what I would like to do with this character is give her kind of a shy pose. And it's not easy to do. Trying to push the shoulders backward and maybe try and make her hands fall down here, something like this. And then I should try and make her eyes something like this. Oh, not working. It could work, I don't know. It's close to what I'm looking for, so I will keep this here for now. Well, I should probably use her hair color. I don't know if this will work, but we'll see. Alright. So now, what should I do? So what color is her dress? Is, well, her skirt is pink. Is this going to work? I'm not sure this is working. Well, let's move on and we'll see afterwards. One thing I know is this is going to be the torso is too high. But I want to have the sweater to fall low on the waist, below the waist, like it's doing here. Let's see. All right, so now the legs. I'm pretty sure I will struggle with the proportions because it's hard to have the sweater fall so low while maintaining the impression of proportions. it will look like the torso is too high, too tall. So I don't know, I will try and we'll see what I can come up with. It's not really working, right? I should get rid of the sweater idea for now, because if I try to change it later, I have a better chance at making something that works, I think. I'm not sure this is going to work. I might need to change something. Maybe I should push this in the back so I can make two legs close to one another. That's probably better. I don't want to keep her barefoot. I will try to add the shoes now. You might have noticed I've changed my palette a little bit. I mentioned, I think it was yesterday, that I wanted to add a gray right here, so I did. I don't have such a jump as I had before. And I also tried to add a darker brown, but that will change. This whole line of browns will change. And I still don't know what to do with them, which is why it's like this for now. And I might use this one now. Alright, so I need to differentiate these like this, maybe. And I'm not happy with the flow of the shapes right here. I don't know what to do. Maybe if I try to shade the torso, that could help. The light, I don't want her to look sexy because she's a little girl. I want to keep that quality to the character, and it's not easy because she's very girly. The design is very girly. She's very thin. The pink dress and all. Oops. I'm not sure. I will add the air to. When you're struggling with when I am struggling with something, like right now, I'm struggling with the shapes right here, the torso and the hips. When I see that I'm not making any progress, I work on another part to change my perspective. So I will work on the face now. Doesn't she look angry? I don't like this. I should probably do this, because I was losing the white of the eye, and it's important for the expression of the face. I don't like the bending that I'm having. You see, when you have a shape, when you have a flat shape in the center, well, it's more pillow shading, but it's creating some kind of bending too. I have some sort of band of color around this shape. It's not pretty. I don't know, maybe I should just push the light shapes like this. This is fine. I will try one thing. Push the eye further in front, see what impression it gives. I'm slightly zooming out to have a better feel of the shape. Yeah, it's nice. So now I should come back to this. Oh, it's working nice. Let's see what I can get with this hand. It's working okay. Alright, maybe I should try and add the green line on the clothes to help define the shape. One thing that's useful to define the volume is to have a pattern on top of it, but I'm not a big fan of patterns in pixel art because it diffuses it breaks the pixel clusters to have pattern. But this pattern right here is just a straight line, a fat line that will cross the whole shape. So maybe I can make this work. I was wondering why I couldn't zoom, but I was full zoom. Okay, so can I do this? I'm not sure. Or maybe I should use those desaturated ones. It's probably better. You see, in my opinion, it's distractive. I should probably, well, distracting, I mean. I should probably leave it like this. Alright, so I'm trying to break these 3 pixels. They are helping me to define the sleeve, so I kind of need something here, but I'm not happy with the cluster itself. Alright, it works. Let's keep it like this for now, but I should probably try and get the sweater to go lower. Is this working? Kind of. I don't know if I should push this. Oops, I thought I was on the pen, but I was on the eraser. Yeah, could work. Oh, I'm already on that color. Let's see. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I think it's working okay. I will light this shape. By the way, I decided. Well, I've been thinking about it for a while, but I've decided to create a series of tutorials, video tutorials, and I talked about it on Twitter yesterday, and the answers were awesome. A lot of likes and comments. So with such a feedback now, I don't have a choice. I must do it. But I want to do it, so it's cool. So it's gonna be, I don't know when I will do it. It might take a while, I don't know, because I want it to be just right. I want it to be good. And it's going to be probably a long series. And I want to make sure that beginners get something out of it, and more advanced pixel artists get something out of it. So I need to think a lot about it until I find the right thing to talk about. And I kind of, you know, as I said, I have the idea, I've had the idea for a while now, but I wasn't sure I could get interesting ideas for topics. But yesterday I was thinking about it and found a series of a nice streak of topics to get you from one point to the next. I think it would work great. It's probably gonna take a while to finish, but I am hoping I can start it in the coming weeks. Would be great. I'm not very happy with the hair. I like the shapes, the patterns that I have. I'm not sure about the colors. It's my browns again, I don't like them. I want to change them. Well, I'll keep it like this. Maybe I will add some sheen like this. Yeah. kind of like it. I like the way it turned out. I will try with the green again just to be sure. Maybe I can use the pattern to define the... Instead of using shadows to define my shapes, maybe I could use this. But again, I feel like I'm losing something when I do this. Maybe not. I don't know. Now it's creating an obvious white line here because everything is so contrasty around here. I'm not sure I like it. What if I try to add this green line lower instead of higher like I just did? Nah. Bad idea. It's better like this. Well, what can I modify? I can center it. That's one thing. I might increase the height a little bit. I will probably, once the Ghibli week is over, I will probably try and bring them all together in one picture. That's why I'm using the same background for all of them and the same kind of perspective, same kind of character design. So I can put them all in one screen. I'm not sure it will work because the scenes are very, very different, but I will try just for fun. She looks a bit masculine, right? I'm not sure what I could do to alleviate that. It's a bit better. The shadow was for some reason it's giving an impression of masculinity. All right, I'm not sure I should modify anything. I think I'm done. Oh, I know one thing I can do. To increase the impression of shyness and the fact that the head is tilted forward, I could try something like this. Yeah, it's pretty. Really like it. Yeah, I'm happy. All right, well, I guess that's it for today. If you have any questions you want me to answer in these videos, or if you have suggestions of topics that you want me to tackle here, don't hesitate to ask. Either here in the comments, or you come on Twitter or Facebook or whatever you use. Okay, I see you tomorrow. Bye bye.